Hello everyone, I'm Yash Patel and welcome to Codemiax. Well, in last video we saw arithmetic operators, but in today's video we are going to see comparison operator. Well, what exactly is comparison operator? Well, comparison operators are basically used to compare two values. They always return boolean as an answer. They only answer to yes or no questions. So let's say for example, if I compare the value of variable a is equals to variable b or not, if those values would be same, then it's true, otherwise it's false. Okay, so let me take you to the computer screen and show you everything. So here we have six kind of comparison operators. So I'll just copy and paste my notes. Okay. Alrighty, so it has been messed up. I'll just quickly fix this. Well, now I fixed it. Okay, now we have this kind of operators and names you can already see here. Okay, so let us start with the first operator, which is double equals to. Well, the important thing to note here is that single equal to will be used to assign a value to a particular variable, but double equals to is used to compare two values. Okay, and this will basically check equality of values. Okay, so let's take example x equals to 10 and y equals to 10. Okay, so if I say print x double equals to y, then it will give me true. Now let me just go ahead and zoom this. Okay, now we're good. If I run it, you can see true. Similarly, if you go ahead and say, let's say print 5 double equals to 10, well, this value does not match. 5 and 10 are not equal, then it is going to give us false. One more important part, if you go ahead and say print 5 is double equals to 5.0, then what do you think it is going to give us as an answer? You can see 5 is written like this in integer form, and float is written in, I mean, this number is written in float. Then what is the answer? Well, it is going to be true because Python considers 5 and 5.0 as a equal answer. If I go ahead and do 5.1, false. Because now after changing the decimal point value, it is gonna completely change its result. Okay. Well, I hope you understood that. And also, one more thing, you can use to compare strings. Hello double equals to no. Okay, if you run it, you can see true. But what if I do capital H up here? False. Okay, I hope you got idea about this. And yeah, the main use case of this is basically checking password. Okay, I'll just write down comment, or I'll cut this thing, paste it over here, and I will discuss not equals to. Not equals to sign is exact opposite of double equals to. This not equal to operator will return true as the answer when two values does not match. Okay, so if I just go ahead and take all this example, I'll do this and I'll say not equals to. Okay, well, I have to turn off this font literature. Give me a second. Font. Yeah, now you will understand that how not equals to is written. Okay, so exclamation mark and equals to basically means not equals to operator. So now if I run it, first four. Okay, so here we got true, false, false, and false. Okay. Now if we compare these things, x x equals to 10 and y equals to 10. So what we are doing is we are checking that is x and y not equals, x is not equals to y. Both are same, so they are equal to y. Then it is gonna give us true up here, like false up here, because those are equal. Rest all will be false because the values does not match with another value. Okay. Now coming towards this greater than sign. So I will basically mute these two code. Now this will check whether the value is greater than a particular value given to match or not. Okay, so I'll say print. Let's say is 5 greater than 3? Is 10 greater than 11? Print is 10 greater than 5? One more. Print is 10 greater than 10? Now here, this would be true. 10 is greater than 11? No. False. 10 is greater than 5? True. 10 is greater than 10? No. This is equals to, right? So this is gonna give us false as an answer. Let's run. You can see true, false, true, false. Okay. This is the exact pattern of answer we write in exam if we don't know true or false. I used to do that in my exams. Okay. So I hope you just, set up these things in a mind. And yeah, one more thing to make it clear, this does not work with float numbers. Okay. Well, next thing, exactly opposite to greater than sign, copy and paste. I'll just do less than, less than, less than, and less than. Run this. Okay, I will comment this out. I don't want to create a mess. Yeah, false, true, false, false. Okay, well, let's check. 5 is less than 3, false. 10 is less than 11, true, because 10 number is of course less than 11, yeah. Then 10 is less than 5, false. 10 is less than 10, again a equal number, false. Okay, now we are coming towards greater than equal to. So this operator will basically check that whether the value is equal to the value given for a comparison. If yes, true. It should be equal to or greater than to it, or equal to or less than to it. Okay, that's the only thing. Well, we can again take this same example. I will just put it underneath up here and also underneath this greater than sign. I will mute this for now. Okay. So if you are using MacBook, press option and just click here and you will be allowed to use multiple cursor system and do backspace and just do greater than equal to. Okay, everything has been changed in just one go. All right, now I'll mute that. And if I go ahead and just run this, oh, let me just delete this. Yeah, see, 5 is greater than equals to 3. Yes, true. 10 is greater than equal to 11. False. 10 is greater than equals to 5. True. Now here we got true as an answer for this statement. Okay. Because 10 is equals to 10. Alright. So I hope you got idea about this. Similarly, we are gonna get true in this one also. But all these three answers will be changed. Okay. So if I go ahead and mute that, and unmute this one. Again, I'll be using multi-cursor system and we'll just say equals to. Done. And if I run it, you can see false. Here it was true. Now here it's false. Here it's false. Then here it's true. Here it's true. Then here it's false. And this thing remains same because last one is less than equals to. So value should be less than 10 or equal to the 10. That's the main thing. Okay, so I hope you learned comparison operator in this video and this video was helpful to you. Well, this is it for today's video, guys. If you like my video, please like, share and subscribe to my channel and I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much guys for watching.